This is the third video series where let we see the animation of the two quadrant. See here, for the first quadrant, what I have discussed in the previous video, the supply voltage is given to the armature, which is shown in the pink color. This is quadrant number 1, when T1 conducts. The supply voltage is given to the armature through T1. Quadrant number 1. See here the quadrant number 2. The kinetic energy stored in the armature is given back. If it is given back to the supply, then it is regenerative, whereas it is short circuited with the transistor T2. Again, it is quadrant number 2. The direction of current reverses, whereas the polarity remains same. Any doubts in the two quadrant, right? Okay, now let me see the 4 quadrant operation of a DC chopper. This is the third video series. See here, I think that if you understand the concept of 1 quadrant and 2 quadrant chopper of a DC drive, then the 4 quadrant operation is very simple. You mean the quadrant 1 is forward motoring, the quadrant 2 is, what is quadrant 2? Yes, okay, it is forward braking. Therefore quadrant 1 is forward motoring, the quadrant 2 is forward braking. Therefore the quadrant 3, it is reverses. You mean if it is an electric vehicle, you are going from the college to the home, you mean the direction of speed reverses. The bottom 2 quadrants, you mean 3 and 4, the direction of speed reverses. You mean you are going from the institute to the home. Therefore quadrant 3 is reverse motoring, whereas the quadrant 4 is reverse braking. Or it is also called as regenerative braking. Q2 and Q4 may be also called as regenerative mode of operation. The 4 quadrant drive, which is shown in the animation manner, it consists of 4 transistors T1, T2, T3 and T4 and 4 diodes D1, D2, D3 and D4. The center is the armature. The left hand side is positive and the right hand side is negative at present in the circuit diagram. The left most is your DC supply. The circuit diagram, the first quadrant of operation. See here the first quadrant of operation, listen carefully. The direction of current is from left to right. You mean transistor 1 and transistor 4 is in on condition. The direction of current is shown in the violet color mode, which is from left to right, from positive to transistor 1 to the armature of plus, armature minus, and transistor 4 to the negative supply. Let me assume that direction of current is from left to right is such a way that it is from home to the college. You mean positive voltage, positive current, positive direction, motoring, positive torque, which is motoring. See here now, it is braking, whereas here it is not actual braking as what you studied in your 2 quadrant. It is not actual braking, it is regenerative braking. You mean the supply stored in the armature is given back to the supply. Regenerative braking. Here, see here, the direction of current is reverses, which is shown in the green color. The direction of current is reverses, whereas the polarity remains same. The left hand side is a plus in the armature. See here the left hand side, the armature, the left hand side is your plus, the right hand side is your minus. Therefore, the current starts from the armature, flows to the diode D1, since the diode is forward bias. When the positive is in the left hand side of the armature, direction of current starts from the armature to the diode, to the supply plus, and from the supply minus to the diode D4 to the armature negative. Direction of current reverses, whereas the polarity, the left hand side is positive. Since the left hand side is positive, the voltage is positive, or the speed is positive, whereas the direction of current reverses, hence direction of current reverses, hence the torque reverses. This is the second quadrant of a 4-quadrant chopper. You mean if it is an electric vehicle, you are traveling from the home to the college. Now let me see what happens in the evening when you are going back to the home. In the next video, see us.